Here we want to look at vertical line test. And so what does it mean? It tells us whether or not something is a function. And so if you think about what can't happen in a function, you don't want to put in the same x and get two different y's. If you put the same thing into a function, you should get the same thing out. And so think, if I don't want the same x with two different y's, I don't want points that are right on top of each other. So if I picture kind of passing a vertical line across, and so here I can see, oh, I see lots of examples of points that would be right on top of each other on the same vertical line, which is what I don't want. So this one fails the vertical line test, and you can say no, it's not a function. So let's look at some other examples. So here's a nice little curve. If I picture passing a vertical line across it, all the time it's only touching the function in one place. So it looks like this one passes, and this one, yes, it is a function. Or let's say even if they give us individual points, as long as none of those individual points are right on top of the same vertical line, it passes. Let's say if they did something like this. Now, because I even have just one example of two that fall on the same vertical line, so now it's not a function. So if there's no overlap, it passes, and if there is, all right, look at another one. So most of the time there's no overlap. Now here is kind of interesting. Notice this is really close. As long as this one's an open circle, it means this point isn't included, and it is included there. So it's not technically overlap. You can get really close to, that looks like -3, and this one starts right at -3. So it's really close, but they don't overlap. So this one passes and still is a function.